Hello, I am Cassandra Salceda, and this is my final project for Mr. Potter's 1101 Intro to Engineering class, Fall 2021. My project is called the Visual Timer. I will demonstrate the idea behind this project and how I put my circuit and code together. Me and my sister will demonstrate the Visual Timer by seeing who can win tic-tac-toe the most in a minute. I wanted to create a visual timer for a board game, since I always lose the small hourglass the game comes with. This circuit allows you to start your timer and shows you how much time you have left and when your 1 minute is up. After the minute is up, the yellow LED will turn off and the circuit will restart, and it will be ready to be started again. You will know when the timer is ready when the green LED is on. You can see here that my sister was able to win 2 times in under a minute, and I was only able to win once. The materials I used to make my circuit or project were the Arduino Uno, a breadboard, an Arduino USB cable, 1 red wire, 1 black wire, 1 orange wire, 4 long green wires, 4 long yellow wires, 1 short green wire, 1 button, 1 green LED, 6 red LEDs, 1 yellow LED, 1 220 ohm 4-band resistor, and 8 220 ohm 5-band resistors. This is a closer look into my circuit. To make this circuit, I connected my breadboard to my Arduino Uno. I inserted my red wire to the Arduino's 5V to power my breadboard. Then I inserted my black wire to the Arduino's ground. Then I placed my button on the bottom of the breadboard and connected one side to power by using a small green wire and connected the other side to ground using a 10K ohm resistor. I also connected my button to pin 2 on the Arduino Uno by using an orange wire. Then I placed my green LED above my button to show the start of the timer. I connected the short leg of the LED to a 220 ohm resistor to connect the LED to ground. Then I connected the longer leg of the LED to a long green wire to pin 3 on the Arduino Uno. Then I placed all my red LEDs above the green LED to show the rest of the timer. I connected all short legs of the LEDs to 220 ohm resistors, which connected the LEDs to ground. I also connected all longer legs of the LEDs to their individual pin from pin 4 all the way to pin 9 on the Arduino Uno with green and yellow wires. Then I placed my yellow LED above the red LEDs to show the end of the timer. I connected the short leg of the LED to a 220 ohm resistor to connect the LED to ground. Then I connected the longer leg of the LED to a long yellow wire to pin 10 on the Arduino Uno. To make my code for the visual game timer, I took parts of the space interface and the digital hourglass. My code starts with int switch state equals 0. This means whenever you refer to switch state, you're talking about the number it holds. Next, in the void setup, I state my LED pins as outputs. so pin 3 through pin 10 would be my outputs. Next, I state my switch pin as my input, so my button on pin 2 would be my only input. Next, in the void loop, I will state my switch state as digital read 2 to check to see if there is any voltage on the pin. For the if part, I put my switch state to low, pin 3 to high, and all the LEDs from pin 4 to pin 10 to low. This will show only the green LED on, while the other LEDs are off, waiting to be turned on by pressing the button. Now in the else part, after I press the button, the first red LED will turn on for 10 seconds and then turn off. But while the first red LED is on, no other light will be on. After the first 10 seconds has passed, the second red LED will turn on for 10 seconds and then turn off. This is showing you how each red LED is representing 10 seconds and is showing you how much time you have left till the minute is over. I use the code delay 10,000 to keep each red light on for 10,000 milliseconds, which equals to 10 seconds, before the next red LED turns on. After 60 seconds or a minute has passed and each red LED has turned off and on, the yellow LED will light up for 3/4 of a second to show you that your 1 minute is up. To keep the yellow light on for 3/4 of a second, I use the code delay 750, which means I want 750 milliseconds, or 0.75 seconds delay of yellow light before the circuit restarts. After the code is done, the timer will restart and wait till the button is pressed again.